You're going to see my ass, aren't you? You most definitely are. Okay, we'll just put up a bit higher.
I like doing things that feel a bit dangerous, and taking my 2 teenage daughters on a camping trip to a freezing, windswept lake with no toilets and no mobile reception felt like looking death squarely in the eyes, I can tell you. And as we turned off the main road and were greeted by the bushfire damage that had barbecued half of Australia's east coast early this year, I did start to wonder if I had really thought this through.
I forgot that you existed. What a banger.
My head was just filled with doubt, you know, like, will they have fun? Will they be bored? Will they think I'm boring? And kind of the most important question is, you know, will they see what I see a place like this? Because a lot of people don't. It's easy not to see the value in simple things sometimes. But I shouldn't have worried. Not once did they complain. Not once did either of them ask, what do I do now? You know, we made fires and they read books, wrote essays for uni. They made fun where there wasn't any. And they even made going to the toilet in the bush an adventure. They just generally made a mockery of this idea that their generation is desperate to be connected 24 hours a day. Made me proud of them. It was pretty clear for the first couple of days, and we spent our time just setting up camp and bumming around, basically. Did a little bit of fishing, but not much catching, and had a small life or death moment with the local Brumby population. Brumbies are Australian wild horses, like this fella.
Jazz has found herself a wild horse and has decided to adopt it. However, now that the wild horse is running towards her, she is running away very fast. Now the horse has stopped. It's right behind you.
We had the whole place to ourselves, so we just tooled around like it was our own little world. You can't actually see it here, but Jazzy saw this huge wedge-tailed eagle, and as we watched it swoop down and grab this rabbit off the side of the mountain, it was like our own wildlife documentary. It was so cool. Then on the second last night we were there, the weather really turned again, and we knew we'd be rained in the whole next day if we stayed. And I did give them the option to head home. Certainly thought about it myself. But they basically called me a big sissy. Nah, we'll just stoke up the fire, cook, eat, read, and watch the water, was basically what they said. Yeah, my girls, they're wilder than any mountain.
Oh, hide. is camping going so far?
You tell me, is it going good?
I think it's going pretty well.
And while we did wake up to a slight breeze and a spot of rain the next morning, I did what I always do in these situations and decided to go fishing anyway.
So, Dad, what are we having for dinner? Dad. Dad, what are we having for dinner?
We are having slow cooked lamb shanks in a stew.
Ooh, very nice.
You hurt your knee? You hurt your knee? Oops.
Every time I squat, my pants sound like I'm farting.
My
Back
swag.
to Serious Cooking Channel by Paul Nagy Jr.
Taste test. Let's get a taste test. It's gonna be hot. Oh god. Oh, it's gone everywhere.
It is dribbled.
by your still waters. Save a place for my daughter. Oh, with your spirit, the way it's dark, how I feel it. A shaky heart is a courier to guide us.
Sun just coming up over the mountain. And the lake's all ours today. See what we can do.
Father, I wear the word as I wander through all the world with my daughter. I'm broken in phases, and I can't begin to unmake it. A winter's hymn is a warrior beside me on my way.
Truth is, most of the time you don't know if you're doing a good job as a parent. You get so much wrong, and when you make a mistake it's so obvious and punishing. But getting things right, well, that's usually much harder to detect and recognise. But this weekend, as I watched them reading in front of the fire for hours on end, saw them catching fish and eating my camp cooking like it was something special, and as we sang so hard for the whole 6-hour drive home that two of us basically lost our voices, I knew I'd done something right somewhere. Or maybe I'm just lucky. Certainly feel lucky.
Father, lead me by your still waters. Save a place for my daughter. Oh, with your spirit, the way it's dark, how I feel it. A shaky heart is a courier to guide us through the day.
How's it? Is it cold, girls? Oh!
That's always fun and pleasant, isn't it?